Think about something that you learned in school that you later found out was completely false. Not even a small detail, something that changed how you saw a whole country or an entire people. I've spent years researching how social trauma gets buried, not just in people, but in the stories and in the societies and what they tell themselves. Give me 60 seconds and I'll show you how. So a tank could occupy a whole city, but a textbook can occupy people's minds for generations. Because power doesn't just look like guns and military force, it looks like a map that erases an entire village that existed for centuries. And power looks like a school lesson that teaches children that the colonizer arrived instead of invaded. And it looks like a headline that calls occupation a conflict and resistance terrorism. If you control how something is taught, then you get to shape what feels normal and what feels really obvious, and what feels debatable and what feels unspeakable. And there are entire people whose histories were moved into that last category of unspeakable. Not because the truth was complicated, but because the truth was really inconvenient for the people that were in power. And many people don't even really question it. Not because they're lazy, but because they were children when they learned about this in the first place. And they trusted the adults that were teaching them. And even the adults that were teaching them trusted the institutions that were built by the same power that needed the story told in a certain way. So when that narrative is finally exposed and you see a footage that doesn't match the headline that you read in the news, and you hear history that was never really in your textbook or in the library books that you read, maybe this doesn't feel like new information. It feels really disorienting. But that discomfort, it's not the lie going in, it's the lie finally coming out.